Hi guys, good afternoon. My name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video I wanted to make is called The Law of Diminishing Returns. And I've been studying the Gita, and of course this comes in the translation because I don't think this is in the original Gita. But they mentioned the law of diminishing returns. And basically this is just I'm gonna botch this because this is my just wording of it. But basically it's an economic principle that if you continue to invest your energy into an investment, the more money and energy that you put into that investment, the less value it's going to bring you in the long run. And so pretty much when it talks about this in the Gita, it's speaking about how the more you fall into material wants or needs for your happiness, the more and more you're going to need to satiate you, or the less it's going to bring you value in the long run. So it talks about, like, if there's a really good movie you love, the first time you watch it, you're going to love it. But the 20th time you watch it in a tight period of time, it's probably going to lose some value. Or if you have a favorite food that you eat and you eat that favorite food every single day, by the fifth day of you eating it, it's not going to be as good as the first time you ate it, because over and over, the more energy you invest in this thing, the less value it's going to bring you. It's not going to taste as good. You're going to get a little tired of it. You're going to get used to the sensations and the feelings that it brings you. And so in that way, it's just going to diminish its value, or the returns that you get from investing your energy into it is not going to be as great. And so I thought this was a beautiful principle, because I realized in life, as I come back from my trip from Costa Rica, I realized in life that you have these highs in life that just put you in this most amazing place. But then when you come back, or then when you return to your normal life, you realize that it was just a passing moment, and it was still as amazing, but it just came and went so fast that it just becomes a distant memory. And so you can live your life chasing these highs and continuing to chase these highs, which we should have goals or things we like. I like the idea of chasing those highs, but also that if we want to continue to live a balanced life of peace and happiness, excuse me, if we want to continue to live a balanced life of peace and happiness, we should find happiness and peace in the things that are around us all the time. And that's like a basic gratitude practice. There was a guy on the trip, and he was talking about how he doesn't feel that gratitude practices work. Like, when he's not in a good place, they don't bring him value. And I was explaining whether he got it or not. I was explaining how, well, the purpose of gratitude practices isn't for you to just say, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for this. The purpose of a gratitude practice is to sit in the feeling of gratitude. And so you sit in the goodness of how things make you feel, not in the actual thing itself. The thing itself is just the focus that brings the energy or the feeling of that gratitude. And so I'm supposed to, like, if I'm sitting there, I can be grateful for something as little as the way the sun hits a portion of my face and it heats up. That feels good. It feels good to me. And I'm sitting in the feeling of what feels good and having gratitude of what feels good, or how things make me feel, not in the things themselves. And in that way, you're having an experience. And so if we can see ourselves in these things that bring us gratitude, or that feeling of gratefulness, we're not chasing these highs all the time, because they're just going to come and go. And so the law of diminishing returns is pretty much just the basis that the more I enjoy these sense pleasures, these material pleasures, the more I invest in these big highs that are going to be so amazing when I experience them, the less and less they're going to bring value to me. So I should see myself in stuff that's going to bring me a constant and steady value or happiness. And there's this quote that I read out of my quote book that I absolutely love, and it said, what did it say? It said, if something sets your spirit free, but it does not give you control, then it's not good for you. And I love that, because it's just this basic idea that if something can make you happy, if something can free you from all your pain that you feel in this world, if something, or a perspective, or there's something in this life that just sets your soul alive, but you need to continue to have that thing or that high, to make you happy, it doesn't give you control to have a consistent happiness, it's not consistently making your life better, then it's not good for you, because I constantly need to chase this thing and chase this thing and chase this thing to have this high or have this feeling or have this emotion. And so in that way, I'm going to be chasing it for forever, and that puts my life in a chase. And so since I've been studying more just the idea of enjoying being here now and living in that gratitude and understanding that the more I chase these highs, the less it's going to bring me value, the more I put more energy to it. I'm sorry, lost my train of thought in a moment. But since I've been back, the more I let go of that idea, the more I just rest into every moment. And I just give myself more of what I need daily. I'm not chasing what's going to be in the future. I'm not chasing that I have to get somewhere, I have to be somewhere. I'm not chasing I have to reach some ultimate goal. Although there are goals I want to reach, although there are things I'm striving for, I'm not chasing after it like it's not here right now. And I understand the more I chase all these things that are here in this material world to bring me this happiness or this gratitude that's going to make my life better than it is right now, the less and less, or the further and further I get away from experiencing true peace and happiness and true balance. Because to experience life here and now is a practice of gratitude, is a wonderful feeling. To be alive, to be in my beautiful home that I have cultivated, and to be living here, to be able to be a mom to my children every day is an experience of now that brings my life a steady gratitude. So I'm not chasing all of this. And so I thought that was a beautiful principle, and I think that that's something that we chase, that we run into all the time. Just these things that we continue to chase and chase and chase, but they just become less and less valuable because you have to have these things to have this feeling, instead of cultivating the feeling inside of yourself already before having these things. And so there's these just stuff that we just want to continue to do, whether it's eating real high sugary things because it brings us a level of comfort, or chocolate, or whether it's just overindulging in things that bring us little to no value, and we keep needing more and more to get that more and more value. It's just the getting out of the rat race. Money is a big one that people don't realize. You're chasing and chasing this money that it's going to bring you this experience, and really you're just going to need more and more of it in the long run, because the more you have, the more you spend. And so if you're going to chase money, it's just that continual rat race. But if I can just live in the feeling of experience and understand that every experience is needed, and that there is love and beauty in every experience, then I'm cultivating love and gratitude inside of me. I'm experiencing God on a very worldly level, and I'm continuously choosing to experience God on a worldly level no matter what's going on. So this is my video on the law of diminishing returns. If you're watching this, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and I hope you have an amazing day.